Yeah, look, they said that I couldn't do it, so I went and did it. W's only, you know I've been winning. Top of
It's the Money Doc here, and you know it's time for that money hack, life hack. And today, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, because what I'm going to share with you, it can't be taught, it has to be caught. And today, I want to share with you some very key principles that the wealthy have leveraged for years. I didn't mean 10 years ago, 5 years ago, I mean decades, centuries ago, to really build generational wealth. And today, these principles, if you literally just take your time to understand the power behind each principle, your finances can take a major shift. Write them down, grab a pen, grab a notebook. That way you're able to, just keep a track of exactly what it is that you're doing and how you're going to get to your goals. Number one is understanding to make money and never lose money. This is a principle that is so important, because what people don't understand is that market losses affect you more than the gains do. For example, if you put $1,000 away, year one, you lost 50% of that money, right? Which brings you down to 500. But in year two, you earn back 50% on that money. You're literally earning 50% on 500, which leaves you at 750, not including inflation and not including management fees. Number two is very simple, very, very simple. Never forget rule number one. Mr. Warren Buffett, the guru of the financial industry, he talks about how important that is, because that's the key component, the key ingredient to building wealth. Number three is literally management fees versus non-management fees. Ask yourself this question: how comfortable are you, right, when it comes to paying someone for losing your money? And what are your returns, right, when you gain that money back? And ask yourself, is it really worth it? But if you don't understand the importance of managing versus understanding your money, you will find yourself struggling completely. Number four, we're going to talk about flexibility, right? The flexibility of your money. How early can you have access to your funds? If you think about it, you're putting money away for 30, 40 years, and you have no control over that money without paying taxes, penalties, or fees for your own money. Do you realize that most people don't even get a policy to really see what the rules and regulations are within these accounts? Like, what are you signing up for? You're never given that information. So you want to know how long, how does it work, and will it be working in your favor? All right. Number five, we also want to talk about compounded interest. How fast is your money compounding? Like, if you think about compounded interest and why it's so important, is because if you buy a house for $350,000 with a 30-year mortgage, and your mortgage every month is $2,500. If you take 25 and multiply that by 12, and then you take that amount and multiply that by 30 years, the difference is how much interest you would have paid for that home. So you're literally paying more in interest rather than the price of the home. And that is really important for you to understand, that compounded interest can also work in your favor. Number six, double taxation. When you think about it, do you want to be double taxed? Well, what do I mean? When you get paid, the money's already taxed. But when you put your money into these accounts, whatever interest you earn, you still pay taxes. Your savings account, Roth IRAs. Please be advised that Roth IRAs are tax-free, the principal, but the interest is not. So if more individuals understand the power of double taxation, they will also find ways to get into tax never, which is tax never on the interest that you've earned. So it's very important that we understand these simple concepts and simple principles, but they're very hard for people to accept and to do. Number seven, Social Security taxes. Most people don't understand that if you delay when you pay your taxes, it will definitely affect your Social Security. And that's something that people get challenged with, but they don't see it until they arrive to their destination. And that usually, affect their finances big time. Number eight, let's think about probate, right? Probate, that is very, very, very important. As you see a lot of celebrities, pass away. They have no wills and no trust in place. Ask yourself, what do you have that governs and protect your assets? Number 9, illnesses, right? If you get sick today, what do you have to replace your entire income? How long will your family be able to live if you get sick with cancer, like my dad did, right? It's never too early or it's never too late to ensure that you're protecting the things that are most important to you and your loved ones. And number 10 is inflation, the cost of living. When you were putting your money away, you were probably putting money away when inflation was at 1 to 3%. But inflation in our time right now is at 9% and rising. So ask yourself this, with all the portfolios you're leveraging, how much are they matching up to those 10 principles that I gave you? And if they're not matching up really well, then you need to reach out and get some help. Make sure you stay blessed and be blessed.